Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. It's like a Warlord, the Stash. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? We officially had a statement from Gala Games. Let's talk about that. As you can see here, posted on their official blog, Gala Games blog. Okay, official legal statement. This should be good, don't you think? Well, let's look at it. Dear Gala Games community, we wanted to provide you with an important update regarding recent legal developments involving the founders of our company, Blockchain Game Partners, also known as Gala Games, Gala Music, and Gala Film. On August 31st, 2023, a derivative shareholder lawsuit was filed by Gala Games co-founder and CEO BENEFACTOR against Gala Games co-founder Wright Thurston and True North United Investments. Subsequent thereto, a lawsuit was instituted by Wright Thurston against BENEFACTOR. A derivative shareholder lawsuit is a legal action filed by a shareholder on behalf of a corporation to address perceived wrongs committed against the corporation. Yes, that's key. That's going to come back in later. These litigations undoubtedly may engender inquiries and apprehensions within our community, but we assure you the Gala community has our unwavering commitment to transparency and accountability throughout this process. Well, isn't that rich? Looks like it took a lawsuit for some things to come out. I wouldn't call that transparency, would you? In accordance with the principles of justice and due process, we must allow the legal process to unfold in its entirety. I agree. As an active case, we are legally restrained from making public comments and speculations. So let's go back to this top part right here. This statement alleges that BENEFACTOR made his lawsuit first, and then Thurston filed after. Now, you might say, well, of course, that makes sense. You look at who filed first and who filed second. Yes. On August 31st, 2023, BENEFACTOR's lawsuit did go through first, followed by Wright Thurston. However, as I brought up in my last video, you can clearly see here, let me go ahead and full screen this for you. What's the date you see right here, ladies and gentlemen? Is that June 20th and 22nd? Interesting. So, I mean, I'm not a mathematician or an expert in the calendar, but I'm pretty sure June comes before August. I think. I could be wrong. You let me know what you think. I'm pretty sure that June's ahead of August. I might be wrong. Maybe I'm crazy here, but I'm pretty sure June is before August. And you say, well, what does this matter? Well, let's look at it. District of Utah. District of Utah. Huh. So the same court. That's interesting. So on June 20th, someone you may know, True North United, aka Wright Thurston, filed a lawsuit. Oh, against who? BENEFACTOR. Almost like Thurston had his lawsuit ready to go first and then stopped because they were in litigation. And then when BENEFACTOR filed, he immediately countersued. So let me ask you something. Do you think, in your honest opinion, I'll zoom in here for a second. Do you think in 5 hours that Wright Thurston and True North found out they were being sued by BENEFACTOR, made a 20-plus page document lawsuit, and filed it in 5 hours? Do you think that's what happened? Does that make sense to you? No, of course not. Wright Thurston knew this was coming and already had it ready to go. That's why he was able to file so quickly. And this is the proof right here. Now, what happened? They started it, and then they didn't finish it. Okay? That's a Diablo sound right there. They didn't finish it. Okay? But this is a lawsuit. All right? Look at this number. Look at that number. That number looks vaguely familiar. Huh. Where have we seen that number before? Don't know. 600 million. Wow, that number looks familiar. Oh, look at that. 600 million. Almost as if this is the lawsuit that was filed in June, but then got stopped. Now, let's find out why it got stopped, okay? All right, so we're going to come into Benefactor's lawsuit. Notice this is Benefactor versus THURSTON. And we're going to search for June. Okay? June's mentioned here, talking about him being back in True North. June's mentioned here about Coinbase, so that's June 8th. Let's go to our next mention of June. Okay? It discusses that they were discussing what's going on. Look, what does this say? I'll go full screen for you. June 3rd, plaintiff as a shareholder of the company served the company with take action, but then through counsel agreed to postpone, okay, until June 15th. Okay, June 15th, keep that date in mind. On June 16th, through counsel, they agreed to postpone until June 22nd. So let's look at this. Oh wait, that's June 22nd. So it seemed like things were going good. Then they agreed to postpone again to June 29th. See that there? And then June 18th, they agreed that the directors could record their votes on the proposals. And then August 3rd, through council, they voted against calling for the shareholder. So again, there's only 2 directors in the company, mind you, right? There's only 2 directors, which of course makes no sense if you want to be able to get anything done, right? Because if you only got 2 people and they don't agree, guess what? Okay, great. So go figure, he voted against himself being removed from the company, okay? And then we'll look at our dates. This is June. And again, back in August 31st is when Benefactor filed and then immediately was countersued by THURSTON. So again, the legal document states quite clearly that THURSTON was indeed the one who filed first. So this is already incorrect and a lie from Gala's legal counsel. Now, let's go to this lovely little tidbit here. As an active case, we are legally restrained from making public comments. I find that fascinating that you should say that, legal counsel. What's this? What's this? What's this? Oh, is that Benefactor's Twitter account? And this was posted on September 4th at 2:07 a.m. Oh wow, is this publicly discussing legal matters? Oh, that's interesting. Almost like he's not listening to his legal counsel. Oh, that's interesting. Again, we've disproven this, right? June is before August. He claims that he didn't buy a jet. That's ridiculous. He didn't buy a jet. And then he claims that all this happened and it was actually Wright's fault. Okay? Now, here's what's funny. This is the best part about this tweet, by the way. He says, I'm all in on Gala. I'm all in on Gala. Right? See for yourself. And he posts his public wallet. Now, wouldn't you know, Classy Games, by the way, I don't know Classy Games, but he's a paid shill for Gala. Notice that he's the first prominent post on here, and he posts the Etherscan link. You know what? Let's click on it. You might notice something a little interesting about this. He's only got 56,000 Gala in there. Huh. I thought he was all in. Oh, wait, he's withdrawing? Oh, he got 2 million Gala deposited, and then he sold all of it. Doesn't seem very all in to me. Would you say, Benefactor? Wouldn't you say? Don't worry, we're gonna get into his nodes in another video. That's a whole nother can of worms. But yeah, he's getting roasted because he's only got 56,000 of his token when he gets more than that per day from each of his nodes. But again, we'll go into that later. Zeta, I know you're like on the payroll, but come on, man. That's ridiculous. He's getting roasted in the comments, but my favorite part is I thought you would have had millions of Gala coins instead, just over 56K. So, yeah, that was on the 4th. Today is the 7th, soon to be the 8th. So he hasn't added any more Gala to his account. So wherever his distributions are going, clearly are not going into this account. All in. And then, wait, unable to view this tweet. Wait. Oh, BITBENDER blocked me on Twitter. Oh no, BITBENDER, why'd you block me on Twitter? Oh no. Oh no, BITBENDER. Oh. Don't worry, BITBENDER, I got a video for you coming up real soon, bub. Don't you worry, my sweet prince benefactor and BITBENDER. I've got so much more coming. Don't worry. BITBENDER, I'll see you soon, baby. Now, as if this wasn't enough, because Benefactor doesn't know how to shut his fucking mouth, as if this isn't public comments enough, we've got, who's this? BITBENDER taking a page out of Benefactor's book, by the way, and insulting people in Discord. Very nice, BITBENDER. We need to brainstorm, guys. There's a lot of people throwing shade on what we're building on social media. Oh, imagine that. The co-founders of a company suing each other for millions, over $500 million collectively, with a whole bunch of allegations of theft and misuse of funds. Heaven forbid people are looking at that and going, objectively, that's a red flag. Ooh, imagine that. How about you, you know, stop being dishonest, or maybe transparency. I think we've been asking for transparency for 3 years now. But, yeah. I like this right here. Unlikely a statement will be made. However, it's worth noting that the suit by Wright is in response to another suit filed by Eric a few hours earlier. We've already disproven that. So again, we're not making public comments, right? Not making public comments. Okay, once again, Benefactor talking about the lawsuit. Once again, Benefactor talking about the lawsuit. Sometimes you encounter people who only care about their self-interest. My, oh my, ne'er a truer statement spoken by Benefactor. Thank you for pointing that out, Benefactor. I hope this doesn't come to bite you in the ass. And this is posted in the Discord, you know, talking about the lawsuit. Crazy. I found this funny from Jesse Hines. What a shame. All right. And this is referring to V2 and how the allegations make it seem like they did V2 not because it was an improvement of the coin, like most of us said it wasn't, but in actuality to keep Wright Thurston from tanking V1 because he had stole so many of them. Allegedly. There you go. Let's get back to our statement here, shall we? It does not involve the company in any way. Let's talk about that for a second. We want to emphasize the legal process is dispute between the founders and does not involve the company in any substantive way. Okay, let's look at that for a second, shall we? A derivative shareholder lawsuit. Let's see. What was it? What was that line? A derivative shareholder lawsuit is a legal action filed by a shareholder on behalf of a corporation to address perceived wrongs committed against the corporation. Now, I don't know about you, but that sure sounds like it involves the company. You tell me. Does that sound like it involves the company? I don't know. Kind of sounds like it involves the company to me. A bunch of other gibberish and jabberish about nothing people care about. Nobody wants Gala film. Nobody wants Gala music. All people have cared about is Gala Games, making games. That's it. We don't care about this shit. We pledge allegiance to Benefactor and all the jets he may buy. We pledge to keep our esteemed stakeholders apprised of developments as these legal actions evolve. And we remain dedicated to addressing any inquiries or concerns that may arise in the course of these proceedings. You sure about that? You sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure you've been banning people that talk about it in the Discord. So you sure that you wanna say that? Once again, more lies and deceit from Gala Games. Are you surprised? Your ongoing support is the lifeblood of our enterprise. I.e., we need you to keep spending money, please. Please keep buying. Please. Please keep spending money. Please. Pretty please. 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 Please keep spending money. We eagerly anticipate sharing further exciting updates and milestones with you in the forthcoming juncture. We extend our profound gratitude for your invaluable participation in the Gala community. Sincerely, Blake Walker, General Counsel. Now, Benefactor, I know you don't like me, and I know you don't like anything I have to say, but here's some friendly advice. A, you should listen to your legal counsel and shut the fuck up. And B, this guy sucks. Whoever he is, you should probably get somebody else. Because half of the shit he said in this statement is a lie, and the other half is irrelevant. So, just some friendly advice for you, big guy. Now, I'm going to post the links for all this down below so that you can see it for yourself in case you think I'm making this up, because obviously I'm not. Got any questions, you can leave them down below, or comments. I'd love to watch we all bicker at each other while we talk about who's right and who's wrong. At the end of the day, all of these are allegations, right? But we're not talking about allegations, we're talking about their official statement. And I think their official statement is a bunch of bullshit. That's my official statement on their official statement. It's a bunch of bullshit. And if you see anybody that's promoting, oh my God, Gala to the moon, and they're a paid shill, take that with a grain of salt. I have nothing against paid shills, but it doesn't mean I believe them. I've got some links down below if you'd like to support the channel. I appreciate you being here. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to be going live in a little bit after I get this video uploaded. I love you all. I'm liking Warlord. The stash. Take care. Bye-bye. Ooh, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I want to shout out my Patreons from Patreon, and my new YouTube members as well. I got that going. Appreciate all of you. Thank you so very much. Your help has been crucial to keeping me alive and keep streaming and keep helping and hopefully entertaining you along the way. Anything I can do to make it more worth your while, please let me know down below. Also, you can find me on my Discord. I have my Discord server link down below, Patreon links down below, and then membership should be somewhere around here. Thank you all so very, very much. I really appreciate you. And I look forward to the future, and I hope you will come along for this journey with me. Thank you. Take care.